Well, we're back. This is my walk home. Over on 3rd Ave again, East 123rd Street. Pretty cool building. These are those towers. I mean, like, that is so ugly. So ugly. This is how we build. Disgusting. And these cheap signs. Back in the day, I mean, compared to like this building here, right? That's probably built mid 1800s, late 1800s, they say. But look at this building. Look at the detail and the craftsmanship, the lintels on the windows, and the beautiful wrought ironwork on the fire escape, and just, I mean, then look at the molding, and just it's so detailed, and then you get columns, more dental molding, but this is the same building. You get these full-length windows, all perfectly symmetrical, and then I'm sure the bottom of this building was just as amazing, but now, like everything, it's fucking, well, liquor stores and bodegas. It's, that's beautiful, and stuff like this. It's crazy, right? This is probably, they're called like row houses. They're from the 1800s, like late 1800s, they say, anyways. But you can see even the detail on the top. It's beautiful, even though it's decrepit and not kept up. And then they take these beautiful architectural buildings that they didn't build, they couldn't build, and then you see what's in front of it, what's covering up the facade or the face of the brick, like this building, is literal sheets of red painted tin roof with that fake little window. This is all covering up a beautiful brick facade. You could tell that from the detail work up at the top there. You see that? Those are horns of plenty, like a Venetian symbol. They have the beautiful molding and all this detail. It's amazing, and this is now what they do to it. We don't build like this anymore. We build. Look at that, those arches, that stonework, the double level. It's that Roman kind of flair. It's beautiful. And then you see that building in the background. It's just a square. It's garbage. Same with these towers. This is what we build now. Garbage. No details. No beautiful artwork. Nothing. Right? I mean, it's almost an insult to have pictures from the they say the 1800s, where the architecture was just mind-blowing, so much better than the buildings we build now. I mean, it's night and day. It's literally night and day. I don't think we could even build these kinds of buildings with that beautiful brickwork and detail anymore. Everything's like concrete boxes. You can even see this was an old world building that's been stripped down. A lot of these buildings, they get gutted and stripped of all their beautiful antiquity. You can see even where there's something where the molding was removed, but yeah, this is all boarded up. And then compare it again to this building. Look at this ironwork, beautiful, and they're giant, huge buildings. I mean, we don't build like this, even that one next to it. we build these bland, boring, cheap constructions. You know, this is modern, but still, it has flares, like the columns. It's still not as beautiful. It's like we've downgraded all of the technology that we used to have to make these cathedrals and these buildings around the world that I believe were from a different culture, civilization that had high technology that was wiped out not too long ago. So, like I was saying, it's all about money, right? So these are these fucking horrible, look at that. How ugly is that on a skyline? I mean, it's unbelievable that this is what they build now. It's disgusting comparatively to some of these jewels that you'll find around New York City. Of obviously the city, pretty cool door. This city was flooded with some kind of event, the destruction, I believe, of how we lost our technology. But like, see, this is what we build. Garbage, right? And then right next to these three disgusting buildings, what the hell is this building? Look at this. This is something that's been converted. Obviously, it's not supposed to be a fucking place where you put garbage. Just look at the size and the A-frame. This is something else. It's giant. It looks like almost like a bunker or something. You can see that things have been removed, statues probably, but this is amazingly thick. You know, like why build something like a bunker? Crazy. But again, this would be an old world building, right? I'm gonna show you the difference. Like, I love that little guy. Look at that. That's cool as hell. But this is what I'm saying. This old brick church here. First, you got the lions, right? Again, you can see those are added because the way they're cantilevered out on those A-frame kind of mounts, that wouldn't be like that. Same with the church mounts. It would be integrated with beautiful wrought iron work, like you would see in like you see the fence. This is probably original. You see how beautiful the wrought iron work is on the fence and the lamps. Look at that. This is gorgeous, right? And then you got this shitty sign for this beautiful architecture, rounded columns, right? With this gorgeous fleur-de-lis pattern with those little balls on top we always see, right? And when you look at this building, it's so unbelievable. It's got this beautiful brick molding. We don't build like this, right? Then it's got these huge doors, you know, and then there's a platform up to the door. Why would that be there, right? That doesn't make sense. Again, another add-on. But then you got these huge windows all the way up to an A-frame, copper or leaded roof, right? You got the portals up there with lentils. I mean, we don't see this kind of brickwork. Beautiful, smooth, arched, rounded windows, and these are all stained glass. Now, the craziest part is, besides the fleur-de-lis, is if you could see the stained glass is not of like popes and you know what you would expect. It's actually colored pieces of glass, if you could see that. So it's all the way up there too. It's something different and something I've never really seen. But I mean, just these arches, it's so much harder. They built this building, it, like I said, this is one of the old world buildings that were here. Who knows how old this building really is, but you don't see this kind of craftsmanship at all anymore. Okay, this is 1882 to 1890. So what, 12 years to build this amazing brick building in 1882 before the Civil War? Interesting. Right? And then, alright, you see the stairs going up, right? Hey, how you doing? Why would they do that? See, there's another type of brickwork here, right? Now, if you look down there, I don't know if you'll be able to see this. Let's see if we could zoom in. Well, there's a whole other level down here that literally, I wish you could see it. There's a window, and then see the edge of the window down here? Then there's another drop, and it goes all the way over. I mean, that's all bricked up. And then there's another pillar here going all the way down. I'm saying this is probably 15 feet. Huge door down there. That's all bricked up. It goes all the way down. You can see, right? And then it keeps going. So basically, there's another window, and then stairs going up into this building. And then here's a perfect proof. You don't build like that. Why is the door down here? Why is there stairs going up into a window, basically? You don't build your windows into the ground. It just doesn't make any sense unless something had happened, and these are all after a flood or some event that buried this building. You can see at least 15 feet. There's windows down there. The real street level is probably 20 feet below my feet. And this is all over New York. You see this everywhere. It's all mud flooded. Police department. See, this is what we build nowadays. Just plain garbage brickwork. You see this? It's so ugly. I mean, comparatively, I mean, it's so disgusting. These new modern buildings compared to what we used to have. I mean, it's unbelievable, really. Like, we could build stuff pretty cool, but we still can't come close to how beautiful and how much detail was spent into these old world buildings. It's unimaginable today. See, this is what we build. Garbage, basically. Modern trash. And you can tell, again, this is an older building. You see, again, you see it's all covered up with paint. But this had a huge bay door. And then look, it's a loading dock, right? But why? Okay, it's like, this is where it gets crazy in New York, right? Sorry, it's going to be a longer video, but I want to talk about this. You can see the brickwork and again, the lintels, the keystones. Look at that brickwork. You don't see that, right? It's obvious old world style. We don't make bricks look like that. And then there's even a terracing of brick with a brick tower, and it's all ornamented. Even the top's got dental molding imprints. It looks like they bricked up a window up there. It says there's an elevator. And this building's old. I mean, now, next to it, you get this random door, right? But really, it's connected to this building, which is pretty amazing. This building is a church like they say they all are. Again, steps going up because this was here before the flood or whatever happened to bury it. Yeah, but you can tell, look at these windows and arches and detail in here. Unbelievable. I mean, and it goes back. It connects all the way around. Who knows? And then you look at all of that beautiful detail. Obviously it looks like the roof's been replaced. But, I mean, this is old. This is amazing. I mean, we don't build like this. I don't think we ever have, really. This is a different civilization or type of people. Look at that window. Unbelievable. Beautiful. It's a portal, right? And then look around. You see the detailed work right in the middle of the top. There's like a half circle detail. And then there's detail around the brick arches on every one. Beautiful, gorgeous. Weird boxes. These things were probably windows or something at one time. This was obviously retrofitted and renovated. But again, you see the lintel and brickwork, and then you got, of course, the multiple layers, like going into a portal with the Vesica Pisces on either side. There's angels. It's has to do with sexuality, and that's why men are priests, because when they enter this, it's a symbol of men entering a woman, and that's the creation of life. But look at the detail. You got, as they call it, Corinthian or Dorian columns, Roman columns, right, with copper tops. Beautiful pieces of artwork. We don't do that. Double columns. You see that? On pillars. Unbelievable. Look at the door, though. The door is so gorgeous. So gorgeous. And the thing is, look how big it is. Giant. It's really unbelievable. Right? So you get this. And then again, same deal. The door. And then the beautiful windows on the side. More art. Again, this is amazing. I don't know if you could see that, but this is another awesome retrofitted old school building. But check this out. Look how deep. You see, everything's been buried. That's why windows are at ground level. That's all underground. This is all underground. You see, all underground. That's like 20 feet, maybe 15 feet down. Again, stairs going up, but also stairs going down. Why would you build like this? Why would you build a building with ventilation basically at the road? It doesn't make any sense unless there was a catastrophe, and this is retrofitted because the real street level is down there. There's no reason to build a building like this. So it's a nice building. Again, look at all the detail. Even though it's a retro, look at that. It's all, fixed up, but it's still got the soul of the original, the old brickwork. Again, you could see it's a mud footer. It's got the slate, and then, you know, look at that. That's out of control. It goes all the way under and under. There's a door right there. And then you got these bricks with the rose quartz, or rose granite. Beautiful building, but same imagery. It's ridiculous. Then you got, you know, things like this. But yeah, I'll end this long 20-minute video, I'm sorry, with this amazing building. Again, look at this detail. It's up because it's obviously a mud flood. It's got detail all the way. I mean, it's covered in awesome detail. It's gorgeous. We don't make anything close to this. I mean, you see the A-frames, the porticos, I mean, every window, it seems like it has a different lintel. So much detail. Unbelievable. And again, you know, great detail that you never ever will ever see again. I mean, beautiful, right? This is more of an original building like the other one, but again, stairs going up, right? And of course, what do we have? Oh, stairs going down, huge block work, right? And then a complete other level down here and down there. Interesting, right? But this is what we build. Ugly, disgusting buildings. When we were building stuff that literally was just as good as the Romans. Look at the detail. We do not build like that anymore. See the weird type of bricklaying? You don't see that detail. It's way too expensive, I guess. I don't even know if people can build brick houses like that anymore. What they can build, and what they do build nowadays, are these ugly, huge, brick tenements. You see them? I mean, like that's just not. Is that aesthetically pleasing to you? Does that look like any of the work I just showed you of these old world buildings and their amazing detail in brickwork? Unbelievable. They blocked up the windows. But that's what I wanted to show you. I'm going to end it here. It was good talking. I hope this video gets good reviews. But yeah, I'm about to catch a bus to go home. There's the 3rd Avenue Bridge to the Bronx. So yeah, pretty cool. Alright, peace out.